YouTube, today we are going to be replacing the driver's side hub assembly on this 2001 GMC Sierra 2500.
Easiest way to find out if you've got a bad hub assembly: lift the front end of the vehicle up, do a vertical push test. You should have no play like this. Alright, after you get your wheel off, I've got wheel spacers, so I got to remove the wheel spacers first. We'll go to the next thing. We'll move to the axle nut. This one is a 36 millimeter. After you get that broke loose, I always put it back on because you're probably going to have to hammer that in a little bit. Next up is you got two bolts back here, 21 millimeter, one here and one here, 21 millimeter. Remove those, take your brake caliper and bracket off together. Alright guys, after you get your brake caliper off and bracket, you go up here and unplug your ABS sensor from right here. Yours probably won't be that high because we've got way too much lift. Alright guys, next order of business, lubricate your axle. They are a pain in the butt to get out sometimes. I always put my nut on flush, try to knock it out. Once it's loose, you shouldn't have to worry about it. Guys, you got 4 bolts on the back of your hub bearing, 1, 2, and 2 on the other side to undo, and they'll pop right out. Alright, so I got 2 off on this side. The top one over here was stripped, so I had to use an easy out, and this one looks like it's pretty rounded off too, so I'm gonna have to use an easy out as well. They look like this. That's what we use to get them undone. Alright, got all 4 bolts removed. You can just push your axle in with your thumb and wiggle the hub off. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. This stays with the truck. New hub bearing, precision made. O'Reilly's carries it. Alright guys, got all 4 bolts back in and tightened down. Put your rotor back on. Go ahead and put your brake caliper assembly back on. Alright, got both bolts back into the caliper brackets. ABS wire connected back up. Alright guys, after you get your brake caliper bracket on, put your axle nut back on.